Hi guys, and happy Monday. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. I'm having a pretty good Monday, except that I had the doctor's appointment in the morning, and you gotta sit there and wait, and you just waste so much time. It's just something I hate to do, you know. But all done, and quick and easy. So Sunday we went to steak thrift early in the morning, before we, cooked dinner, lunch, whatever you can call it, by my mother's, and we had some fun. I found some cool things. I found this really fun little planter, hanging iron planter, which I really love, and it's right here. I also found this very vintage look Halloween pail with the black cat and the pumpkin, the little opening in the back. I love this. It was like $2.99, so how could I resist, right? So awesome. And I found these heavy-duty rubber horseshoes, which I love. I mean, we have those big plastic ones that I thought would be easier for my mom. And she said, I think the heavier ones are actually easier. So we found these, and these are perfect. They're heavy molded rubber, and they're going to be perfect. So we got that. I got a book for my dad on Naples and Pompeii. You know, he loves travel, armchair travel. Now that he's old, he can't travel anymore. So now armchair travel is the thing, and he loves maps and things like that. So he absolutely loved this book. So we made, I picked a ton of cherry tomatoes off of my plant yesterday morning, and I said, there's too many. I mean, I could split this in half, bring some to them, have some here. So I brought them over there and made crostini. Oh my God, it was so good. We made crostini, and we made grilled sausage with vinegar peppers, which my dad has been requesting for weeks, and finally I said, all right, yes, we'll do them today, So we did, and it was really, really good. And then this morning I had the doctor, and on the way home I stopped in the local, and I found this remarkable wreath that I love. I think it's amazing. I'm not a wine drinker, but this thing was so cool. Wine bottles all around, little corkscrews, little corks, grapes. It is just the coolest wreath ever, and I put it right here. The other thing that I found at the local was another beautiful tambourine. This one is in perfect condition. It's heavy duty. The skin is perfect. Whatever you call them, what do you call them? The chimes, the dangles are all good. It's a beauty. Look at that. Very happy about that. I got another book. Very weird book, something that I like to collect, but I'm going to leave that inside for now. Something that you don't see anymore, and I'll just leave it at that. So, I got a new cane. I didn't bring it out, but because I don't need a cane today. I'm doing very well. The weather's glorious. But the more you need a cane, the more you need a unique cane. I said, if I have to use a cane, it has to be me all the way. And so I found a cane that I absolutely loved on eBay from Alabama, and I got it today. And I'm going to add, when me and Raymond were at the big flea market in the Meadowlands, we found a very antique cane that was covered with those badges, those travel badges, all German badges, all the way down. And I loved it, and I was going to buy it, but the cane was not really usable because it was very warped, very bent. It was very antique. And I said to Raymond, if I could use this cane, I'd buy it in a minute. But it was not really usable. So I said, I'm going to find myself a beautiful cane, a handmade, gorgeous cane, and I'm going to add my own travel badges. I'm going to put, England, Ireland, Italia, what I am and where I've been. That's what I'm going to put on my cane. And so I found a few badges on eBay. 2 of them are coming from England, so I'll have to wait for those, put them on the cane. When I have the badges on the cane and everything's ready to go, and it's a day I need my cane, that's the day I'll show it to you. So anyway, I'm sitting right here on my chair. This is my new chair, my new throne. I ordered this. I've been looking for one of these chairs for the deck for a long time, but this season, these things have been going for $450. So even at Aldi had one just like this for $450. Because I said to the girl, oh, we're in Aldi. Maybe it's really cheap here, because that's where I found my Kamado, really cheap and everything. And she scanned it. I said, how much are these? Scanned it, $449. I was like, all right, forget it. Forget it. So I gave up on that idea, for quite some time. Then all of a sudden, summer stuff started going on clearance. So I found this one on Walmart.com on clearance. So I got this for less than half the price of the Aldi chair, and it's gray, so it matches my deck table and everything. So I really, really love it. Easier to put together than the one on my porch, because this had just the base, the bottom ring, the middle ring, the top. That was it. 10 bolts, done and done. And it came with its own ratchet. So I was like, could they make it any easier? Like, when I put that chair together on my porch, that came in, every section was in 2 pieces. So you're talking about 2, 4, 6 instead of 3. So I had to bolt them across the back. Then I had to bolt them to each other. So it was nothing like this chair for ease of assembly. This thing was amazing. So, and it's so big that I can curl up in it with a book, and I'm really digging it. So this color was the only one on clearance, because the ones I was actually looking for was the natural, rattan look. Those weren't on sale. This gray one was on clearance, and this one goes with my deck table. So I said, oh my God, I'm getting the gray one. It makes perfect sense, So I was very happy with this, and it is really beautiful, and it really is like a throne. I put my tree of life hanging right here, and so that's the last couple of days. I was with Craig on Saturday. I was with Craig and Rockin' Bob on Saturday, and I tried another umbrella, you know, and we did a lot of things to make it work because we never expected what happened to the Margaritaville umbrella to happen. So we learned from our mistake, and I wrapped the bottom of the umbrella in duct tape and shoved it really hard into the base. Then I wrapped the umbrella in duct tape to the little hole in the bottom of the umbrella to hold it straight up. So I wrapped that, and then I brought a bungee to hold it shut. So we had that thing up all day, and we sat outside almost all day, and it was perfect. So here we are, hanging at what Rockin' Bob called the Rockin' Record King Beach House. So that worked, and we were happy. We still have 2 backup umbrellas in Craig's back porch, and if anything happens to this one, we have a couple more to try. But this one's working so far, and we loved this one because it had the circus vibe. You know, I had found it in a thrift store quite a while ago, years ago, in fact. And it was the circus, the big top vibe that made me buy it in the first place. And I used to use it on a little bistro set that I had. But I used that iron bistro table for the grill now, so I haven't needed it in a long time. So I was going to put it on the curb and throw it out, like I said the other day. But then I said, you know what, I'm going to take all these umbrellas, put them in the back of the Jeep, take them to Record King in case anything happens to our umbrellas through the summer. Because we do get fierce windstorms, you know. But anyway, so I had a fun couple of days. I go back to the doctor next Friday for an echocardiogram, and then I go back next month for a physical. So, I hate going to the doctor, but sometimes you gotta do it. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, and I do love, my doctor is so nice, and he's been a friend and customer of my dad's body shop for years. So this guy, and today he was talking about vinyl records, because he knows that I have a podcast, and today he said his daughter bought him a phonograph, and so that he can play some of his vinyl records that he's kept. He said, there's certain ones I don't want to let go of, and I was like, this is so cool, that I said, yes. He said, do they still make them? I said, yeah, they do. Yes, they make vinyl records, sure. I said, there's a huge resurgence in vinyl. We had this conversation, and he was very fascinated, because I don't know, I'm going to say 70s, early 70s maybe. So, but it was a fun conversation, and anytime someone talks records or vinyl, I perk up, like I hated being there, and I was just like, sitting in the waiting room, get me out of here. But as soon as I get to talk to him and talking about vinyl records, you become animated again. I just couldn't wait to get out of there and go to the thrift, So anyway, I think that's about it, guys. I think I covered everything. So this is my new chair. I absolutely love it. It is huge. Can you see how big this is? It's a throne, for sure. It's the Atomic Universe throne. I got my fish pillows here. They work perfectly on it. Me and my mom went to Burlington yesterday, and I saw a glorious pink pillow that I thought would be so cool on this thing, but I said, nah, I can't do the pink because everything out here is red, orange, yellow. You know, that's the theme. So I didn't want to grab pink for this. But the fish work perfectly because they have a lot of gray. So anyway, I think that's about it, guys. I got some amazing, yeah, here we go, ramble. I got some amazing 80s, some cool 80s 45s from Craig the other day, which will be probably in a next podcast when I ever get around to it, because I'm telling you, these days are whipping by. And I'm saying, you know, because like my mother said on 4th of July, where did June go? And I said, I know, what the hell? When you work, your days are endless. And when you're retired, they whip by. It's really not cool, you know, because I have a lot of stuff I want to do. And like this morning, I was up at, I don't know, 5:30. I watered all my gardens. I started messing around in the yard. And before I knew it, I had to jump in the shower. It was just like that, you know. But, yeah, it's not cool when time goes that fast, I don't think. So anyway, guys, I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Monday. Comment, subscribe, spread the love. Tink merch below, Radio Tink podcast link below. Follow Radio Tink on Facebook. And until next time, remember, I love you all so much.